Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, please make sure to hit that subscribe button down below. It means so much. For today's video, I'm going to be spring cleaning my home. Spring cleaning is the practice of thoroughly cleaning a house come springtime. Traditionally, it's a way to wash away the dirt and grime of winter. Spring cleaning is all about freshening up your home, preparing for warmer days and the social events that come with it. Plus, after months of cold and dark, a lot of people feel a rush of excitement when springtime rolls around. Giving your home a thorough cleaning is a great way to capitalize on that burst of energy. So the first place that I'm starting in is the master bedroom, and what I'm going to be spring cleaning in this room are the pillowcases and my mattress. So the first thing that I did was I removed all of the pillowcases and I sprayed them with some Shout and I washed them in my washer. Add your pillows to your washer 2 at a time for more of a balanced load, and then you just want to wash it normally, and you can consider an extra spin cycle to eliminate excess moisture. And then I just dried them completely on my dryer's lowest setting. And then all I did for my mattress was use a simple green all-purpose cleaner, and I sprayed the stains, and then I scrubbed them with just a damp cleaning cloth, and then I sprayed the entire mattress with a light mist of warm water, and I'm going to let that air dry for the rest of the day. And while that air dries, I'm going to move on to the kitchen. But before I move on to the kitchen, I did go ahead and take my dogs in to get groomed. This is something that I like to do with each new season change, so I will take them to get groomed 2 to 4 times a year, depending on how badly they need it. That is not something I do myself, only because I am a dog breeder. I'm in the process of learning all about breeding. I will be breeding my dogs and taking pictures of them, and so for business purposes, I do want them to look as cute as possible. But yes, while the mattress air dries throughout the day, I'm going to work on the kitchen. So before I get into really deep cleaning and spring cleaning the space, I do need to tidy up in here. So I am just putting the dishes away, and I actually do the same thing every single time I clean my kitchen. It's just the order in which I do things. That way I don't feel overwhelmed, and I don't think I'm alone in that. I think a lot of us can step into a space that's really messy and really dirty and not even know where to begin and feel totally overwhelmed. And so to have kind of a plan set in place for each room of the order in which you clean it every single time really helps you feel not as overwhelmed. So that is what I do. I always empty the dishwasher, and then I load the dishwasher. I wash any dishes by hand that need it, and I dry them. And then whenever I'm done with that, I always tidy up all of the counter spaces, putting everything that's out on the counters back in their proper places. I always like to play music, as you see in the background there. Whenever I'm cleaning, for me to be able to have some really fun music and even like a really good iced coffee or iced tea really just gives me that extra boost of energy that I need. Sometimes I'll work out or I'll go outside for an hour before I clean, or I'll go run an errand, I'll do a little bit of shopping, and all of those things separate or combined really help motivate me to tackle those places in my home that can just feel really daunting and overwhelming. And so that's just what I'm doing here. I'm just tackling everything in the order in which I just told you, and then we will get into some of the deeper spring cleaning things that I'm going to do within this kitchen space. Now, within each room of the home, I'm doing different spring cleaning things. I'm not spring cleaning every single room in detail. I'm just doing a few things, because that is something I like to keep up with throughout the year, is deep cleaning, keeping on top of things, so that way when the new season change comes, I don't have a ton of things to deep clean. Now, the first thing that I'm going to be spring cleaning in my home is my refrigerator. I do clean this on a weekly basis, but the spring cleaning is different because with the spring cleaning, I actually empty out the drawers and I spray the entire fridge with my Simple Green all-purpose spray mixture, and I let it sit for about 10 minutes. While it sits, I kind of reorganize all of my food, and you can also do this with the freezer. I did the freezer last week, so that way my spring cleaning wouldn't be as intense. But yeah, I'm just wiping everything down really well. You'd be surprised how dirty the inside of your fridge gets, even with someone like me who likes to clean it on a weekly basis. It's just underneath those drawers, it just gets so messy. So I gave it a really good scrub down, and then I reorganized everything back into my fridge. One thing that I am going to slowly work on in the new year is buying some new organization things for the inside of my fridge. I started buying them slowly last year, and I still have a bit of a ways to go, and that's just a little tip I would give you. If you want to reorganize a space, pick one space and buy 2 or 3 new things for that space a month until you've gotten it to exactly where you want it to be. That way you don't feel like you have to spend hundreds of dollars all at once. And now the next thing I'm doing is I'm just taking some petroleum jelly and using my finger to apply it to the rubber along the edge of my fridge. I also did my freezer, and that just kind of helps it close easier and open easier. And one other tip that I want to give if you are deep cleaning your home is take time to take a 10-minute break just to sit down, enjoy your children if you have children, or enjoy your dogs if you have dogs, or your husband if you're married. Or, take 30 minutes and take a nap. That's something that I like to do. If I have a full day of cleaning like I do today, I'll take an hour lunch break. I'll take a 30-minute nap. I'll take 10-minute breaks. If I'm starting to feel really tired, I'll stop and I'll take a break. And you would be amazed how refreshed you can feel after just 10 minutes or 30 minutes. Don't feel like you have to rush through everything. You want to be able to enjoy the process, take your time, break up your cleaning throughout a few days. That's what I did. It took me about 2 days to do this, but if you want to take the whole week to spring clean your house and just tackle one space at a time, do that. Don't put pressure on yourself to overperform. I think it's so much better to really take your time. That way, when you go to do things, you can really do them to the best of your ability, and you're not totally worn out and full of anxiety while you're doing it. I know a lot of women who like to do multiple things all in one day, but they're full of anxiety, they're stressed out, they don't have joy, they don't have peace. And if you can just take a step back and reevaluate your life and say, you know what, I'm going to just do one thing today, and I'm going to do it to the best of my ability. I'm going to put music on. I'm going to do it with joy and peace, and I'm going to take my time, because at the end of the day, the house stuff will always be there. It's better that you enjoy your life and enjoy doing the things within your home instead of just rushing through it because you feel the pressure to get so much done. I would rather do one thing in a day and do it excellently than do 10 things full of anxiety and I'm just rushing through. This is something I've been doing for years. I've had advice throughout the years to encourage me to live this lifestyle, but it's something that I've always had vision for. So yeah, the next thing that we're going to clean is the garbage disposal. So the first thing that I did was I added 2 inches of water to my sink, and then I drained it with my garbage disposal, and then I added 2 cups of ice along with this Simple Green all-purpose lemon scent cleaner. I did about 2 cups of that with the ice, and then I let my garbage disposal run it through with the ice and the all-purpose cleaner, and then I did a whole pot of boiling water, and I let the garbage disposal run as well. And this really just breaks up all of that residue that you don't necessarily get to clean throughout the year. And then I sprayed some more Simple Green all-purpose cleaner on my faucet, and I scrubbed it really well, and so this just gave my sink a nice good cleaning. And now that the dishes are all clean in the dishwasher, I'm gonna unload it and I'm going to clean my dishwasher. So the main things that I spring cleaned in my kitchen were my hood vent, as you saw, my refrigerator, my garbage disposal, and now my dishwasher, which my husband was interested in too, which is so cute. Basically, all I do is I spray it with my Simple Green all-purpose cleaner, and then I fill up my little detergent pod dispenser with just pure Simple Green. I think I did about 1/4 cup, and then I let it run, and I have to wait till the next day, which you'll see in a moment, to wipe it all down. But now it is towards the end of the day, and I am going to finish cleaning the master bedroom and the bathroom. So all of this is pretty self-explanatory. I'm going to play some music for you guys, and hopefully you can just enjoy. When we get to the bathroom, I will explain a few things that I'm doing in there for you, but the bedroom is just a basic tidy up. But really quick, one thing I do want to mention, which I'm sure that you have noticed already, is the spots on the screen. My camera has some dust in it, and I didn't realize it until I started editing this video, but I was able to clean my lens, so I'm so sorry if you see the little dots on the screen. It's because my lens had dirt in it. I'm so sorry about that. I hope that doesn't bother you guys too much, but it's fixed now. But yeah, I did want to just mention, don't worry, I noticed that.
In a place where they told you what to chase, told you how to run the race, every move was on the page, but I didn't like their way. Had to fight and misbehave, had to find a way to change, had to leave to find my way. Caught up in a daydream, I beat my mind up there almost daily. It's how I pass time, no opinions safely. It's how I understand what I want in this place, see. Cause everybody wanna tell you bad things, what could go wrong, what fame brings, but success is a finicky thing, and if you ain't sure, no, it'll never be. I don't wanna let myself down, myself down. I don't wanna let myself down, myself down.
Alright guys, so before I move on to the master bathroom, I'm gonna sprinkle our carpet with some pet carpet cleaner. And I just let that sit on the carpet while I clean the bathroom, and then once I'm done with the bathroom, I vacuum the bedroom. Now we're gonna tackle the master bathroom. Now one thing you can do, which I already did last week so I don't need to do it, is you can take this time to wash your shower curtain and your shower curtain liner. I get a fabric shower curtain liner, that way I don't ever have to replace it. I could just wash it, and I would recommend to get a white shower curtain liner and a shower curtain. That way you can always bleach it and it can stay really nice and fresh looking. And then for my bathtub, one thing I did for a spring cleaning was I took all of the shampoos and conditioners and body washes that I had multiples of, and I stored them in my basket that I have all of my overflow bathroom items in our guest bathroom cabinet. And that way I only had one shampoo for myself and one conditioner, one body wash, and the same for my husband. That's something you can do to kind of declutter your bathtub without like getting rid of stuff. That way you can still reuse it, but it's just not full of bottles. And then one thing that I did was I took that drill that you just saw and that drill bit head that I got at Walmart. I will link that cleaning brush down below, and that really helps me get in between the grout lines of the tile when I am cleaning my tub. When I do a deeper spring clean, I only do that a couple times a year, but like I said, it really helps get in between those grout lines. So yeah, now I'm just doing a basic cleaning. Some other things you can do to spring clean your bathroom is empty out your vanity cabinets and really declutter everything you have in there and reorganize them. I've already done that, so you won't see me do that in this video, but that's something you definitely can do for a spring cleaning for your bathroom. And something additionally that you can do for your bedroom, which I already did, is you can go through all of your clothes and really organize them really well. I have a video showing you guys how I did that a few weeks ago. I will link that down below. I basically decluttered and reorganized all of my clothes in my dresser, on my spring and summer capsule wardrobe, clothing rack, and as well as the closet. And I put all of our fall and winter clothes in storage. And I will be doing a spring and summer capsule wardrobe video coming up soon. I know I've told you I'm going to do that. I still am going to do that. My husband and I just got back from vacation, so I've been a little bit behind on uploading videos, but that's definitely something I'm going to try to video this week for you guys so you can have some good summer and spring outfit ideas. So the last thing that I did this day was I vacuumed, and I will see you guys tomorrow for the last and final day of this spring cleaning video. Alright you guys, so we are back at it again, and the dishwasher is all clean. So I basically just took a hot rag and I wiped it down, and that simple green cleaning solution works great to get all of that lime scale off of your dishwasher and to get it looking good and shiny again. So I'm very pleased with the results of that. And just in case you're wondering, this video is not sponsored. I just wanted to try Simple Green products because they've been around for so long. For me personally, sometimes that helps motivate me because I make so many of my cleaning products that to be able to go out and buy new cleaning products is kind of like a treat for me. So yeah, I did purchase a few new cleaning products for this video, but like I said, it's not sponsored, but I highly recommend Simple Green products. I was very impressed, and I enjoyed the smell of them as well. Now we are moving on to the living room, which has become quite the dumping ground. As you can see, I'm just basically tidying everything up. A lot of things in here I have to go put in our travel trailer. We went on vacation in our travel trailer, so I was kind of setting things out for that, so I just put it by the dining room table as you see me doing in this video. But yes, we are gonna spring clean this living room, which I deep cleaned the windows in the living room as well as the kitchen a few weeks ago, so I did not have to do that at all. But one thing that really needed to be done was dusting all of the cobwebs off of the ceiling. So I went ahead and I did that first. And I do want to show you guys these baskets. That's where we keep like our internet router and modem. I think that's what you call it. But you know all those bulky like cords and boxes that you have for different electronic devices within your home. I wanted a cute solution for that, and so I will link those very large baskets down below for you. I got them at Target, and not only are they decorative, but they're also serving a purpose. And that is something that if you follow my channel, you already know about me, but I really try to keep every item within my home to serve a purpose, not to just be decorative. Now, obviously some things are just decorative, but I really try to keep that in mind when I'm purchasing things. Is this going to be decorative but also purposeful? Am I going to be able to use it for something? That way you can kind of avoid just having a bunch of decor and turning your home into a knick-knack station, like an extension of Hobby Lobby. I really want all of the items in my home to be well thought of, to be well curated. I want everything to be meaningful. I don't ever just go to Hobby Lobby and purchase a bunch of things and fill my home with it. I really try to think through every single item. This being one of them. I was just recently visiting my dad in Kentucky, and we went thrift shopping one day, and he was so sweet. He purchased this dish for me, and so this is a great example. This is decorative, it's beautiful, but I house matches in it, so it's also, serving a purpose. And the other thing that I did do for spring cleaning in the living room was I washed my pillowcase covers. That's another tip. If you can find pillows with separate pillowcase covers, especially white pillowcase covers, even better. That way you can bleach them. You can always keep them clean, which is really nice. And now I'm gonna just sweep and mop the entire upstairs. I do have a steam mop, which I highly recommend, and I am gonna sweep the front entryway, but I'm gonna wait to mop it till the end because the spring cleaning that I'm gonna be doing in here is what you see me doing right now, cleaning those windows. They get so dirty, so I just vacuum the window seals really well, and then I spray it with my Simple Green all-purpose cleaner, and I allowed it to sit for about 10 minutes before I went in and wiped them out, which my cleaning bucket, you'll see in a moment, all of the dirt. These windows were so dirty. Now, one thing that my husband is going to get me for my birthday present this year are new Roman shades for these windows, as well as the windows in the living room and the bedrooms, which I'm so excited about. I love curtains, but I do want something that's like off the ground, that is a bit more timeless looking, so I'll definitely do a separate video on that. I'm really excited about that. So I didn't bother, throwing the curtains in the wash, but yeah, and I'm kind of in the process of deciding what I want to do with the curtains that I currently have. I think I might have them, sewn together and made into like a couple of nice throw blankets, but if you have any ideas, please let me know in the comment section below. And then I just went ahead and I cleaned the floors down here. I steamed mopped them first. I didn't show you that, but then I went in with this Bona deep cleaning hardwood floor cleaner, which I love. I recommend. Highly recommend. And that is it for my spring cleaning. I hope you guys feel inspired and motivated. Please don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and until next time, I love you guys so much. Bye.